Hello Leo, this is Olivia from Dawes Tarot. I'm here to do a reading for you for July the 27th through August the 1st. I did go ahead and lay the tarot cards out, and I did pull two oracle. Well, actually two fell out. I usually use two different decks, but I'm going to go with the two that came out of that Soul's Journey deck. The first card, and this is you, and this is your person or situation. I feel like, from what I see so far, it's like, yeah, two separate people. Balance. I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. That's right. We can bring anything we want into our lives. It's kind of like manifesting every day. We are co-creators, by the way, if you didn't know that. This kind of looks like part of that too. Look at the card, the picture itself. They're standing on a world and they're shining their lights. I love that. And then this one says loneliness, and I know that I am never alone. And that's so true. Even if it's not people, we all have angels that are with us, always. Okay, Leo, let's see. The first card out was the Nine of Wands. And to me, this looks like somebody that's struggling very, it is a struggle. We know that this card represents that. But this guy's on his knee. It's almost like he's saying, it's almost like he's praying, asking for it to end. It's just too much. I'm surprised it's not the 10, but this, to me, this card, the way he is on his knee, that tells me that this is definitely very hurtful, hard. It's a tough journey. Whatever path this person is on, it's very tough, very tough. And then with the second card coming out with the Ace of Cups in reverse, tells me there's no love, and it's possibly with the Queen of Pentacles. So it might be a married couple, or it might just be two people that are partners, business partners. And then on the other side, for your person or situation, the Two of Cups, the World, and the last part, these three came out together, and I thought, you know, I got to take them, because that's just the way that we're supposed to do it. The angels are kicking these out of the deck while we're shuffling, and it's like, these are the ones you need. I was like, okay. But there's the Sun card, the Three of Swords, and the Fool in reverse. It looks to me like your person is either, I don't know if this is a marriage or a partnership in union, or if this is somebody completely different. It feels like something completely different, because the way this person is seeing things, it's like there's love for two people, and it's probably you, Leo, and them. This is a union, a romantic connection between two people. Now, is it divinely guided? There's one piece of the puzzle missing. If we get the Six of Cups, it could be a soulmate. But this person of yours also has, they're ending a cycle. This is a life cycle. The World indicates that there's been karma released. Your person is clear to go, in a sense. And it's time to start over. We start all over again with the Zero card, which is the Fool. But unfortunately, he's in reverse, which tells me this person has no plan. They don't know what to do. See the Zero? We call it the cosmic egg in tarot. Because it's not really a zero. It's an oval. Anyway, with him in reverse, or the Fool in reverse, this tells me that there's something that's not planned out here. But with the Sun and the Three of Swords, that tells me that there has been some hurt in the past, probably from this situation. There's still pain, but with the Sun card here, this talks about, the Sun card here talks about shining the light on everything that's negative within a reading so that it's not as intense. So that's good. So this won't be as intense. Now, to fix this, I don't know. But the heart, the Sun right next to the heart, that tells me this is the beginning of the healing. There's going to be healing. There's going to be a new beginning. And there is a new beginning. Once you go through the World card, this is the last card in the deck. Then it starts all over. And this is what they talk about incarnating. So once you end a life cycle and you're at the end, you reincarnate into the same world, possibly. Now, I've read things that say sometimes you don't. It depends on how tough this life for you has been. If it's been tough, they may let you take some time out and you can just float around on the clouds or whatever your dream is. For 1,000 years maybe, who knows. But anyway, it looks like somebody's in love here. Even though there's been hurt, it still feels like there's love here. And it's still, if there wasn't no love for you, Leo, this card wouldn't even be on the board. This wouldn't even be here. So there is love. It's just not for this person. That's the way I read it. It might be for this person. I have a feeling there's some kind of romantic connection between the two here, which would make this so painful to be done because you're not in love with whoever this is. There's probably some kind of committed relationship here. It could be a marriage, or it could just be two people that have committed to one another from years ago, and there's no way out. We'll see. Okay, oh, and then on the bottom of the deck here, oh, this is wonderful. This is good news. This is the Ace of Wands. This is a brand new, passionate beginning. Passionate. So there is a love connection here in the midst of this reading. I love that. I have a feeling it's these two. We'll see. We'll see. All right, let's go ahead and clarify. Let's clarify the Nine of Wands. Ah, the King of Wands. I'm going to get this down just a bit. The King of Wands. King of Wands. Now, this is somebody that's very, he's like soldier on, non-stop, persistent, doesn't drop a situation till it's completed. And he expects anybody in his little circle to do the same thing. He's the leader of the pack. He's actually the next one in line to become the emperor. That's how powerful this one is. Oh, the Two of Wands. Somebody's looking out into their future. They're making plans. There's a plan here with this person, with you, Leo. This is you, Leo. It might reverse, but you guys decide that. For me, I'm reading it as Leo. The Two of Wands, this talks about looking at the world, looking at that globe in your hand and making a decision. What is my next step? Because soon this is going to be over, which this wand here is plan A, which is almost complete. And this is plan B, just beginning. A new beginning. Something to do with the future, something to do with moving. It could be traveling, a journey. And it could be to meet this person again. Who knows? Let's just keep going. The Ace of Cups in reverse. There's something that's not being revealed. There's fear here also. There's a path that this crab or whatever it is needs to get to become balanced. It's like the fear is, which one of these dogs are going to eat me, the wolf or the tamed one? So if you don't take a chance and you stay where you are in this puddle of water, that's like staying in your comfort zone. And as long as you're in your comfort zone, nothing's going to happen. You'll be stagnant. So until that crab or whatever that critter is, until they move up that path, which is going to be a journey, or it's going to be a path that's going to have lumps and bumps. It's going to be challenging. But is it worth the effort? When it comes to no love and doing this, if this turns reverse, I would say it would be worth it. But at this point, this person is not, Leo, you're not ready. You're scared or afraid. You're afraid. You're afraid of what the change in your lifestyle will be. I'm guessing you're with somebody, because right now you're in the comfort zone, even though you're just about on your last leg here. Oh, I know it's tough. Easier said than done, right? There are options for you, Leo. There are options here. There might be many options, and that could be in romance because it's on the Ace of Cups in reverse. Maybe you're looking for love outside of where you are in hopes of finding something. But remember, the Seven of Cups, those cups are filled with things that aren't going to sustain you. They're not going to last. They're like what I call like those short-term relationships, or things that don't even really suit you and you just dive in anyway. I'm going to get one more card for that. But there is justice here. If you were to take this journey with the moon, even if you don't, right now, the way the divine is looking at it, this is justified. Because the divine knows how hurt you are, how you're suffering, and how you're trying to make things change. At least if you didn't have a plan here, justice would not be here. But because they see that you're attempting to make a change in this situation, then it is justified. But if it weren't there, this would not be here. It'd be stagnant. It would be a continuation of day after day after day, after 9 of Wands, after 9 of Wands, and possibly 10 of Wands. It just is too much. It's just too much. It's good to see though. At least you're putting forth the effort to make a change. The Queen of Pentacles now, who is this? They have anxiety. They're losing sleep at night. They know there's a secret that's not being revealed. They know that there is a secret. That's what it is. They know there's a secret. They know it. And they know there's going to be a new beginning for them as well. And it might not be a passionate love connection. It might just be to finally let that person go, perhaps. Or it could be creativity. You know, the wands talk about your soul. They talk about creativity. And this could be good for her soul. Or the Queen, I'm going by he and him, or her and him, because I go by what's on the card with the court cards. With the Ace of Wands here, this could just be simply that if this does happen, it would be a new beginning for her too. She knows there's something wrong with the anxiety card here. All right, let's clarify that Two of Cups. A new beginning here too. A new beginning. It might not be with you, Leo. It might be with someone else. I don't know yet. Let's pull another card. I have a feeling, Leo, If you find out that there's a new beginning and you're not part of it, it's going to throw you in tizzy mode. You're going to be very upset. And you know what? If you think about it, if you've been in this situation with the Nine of Wands, in a situation where there is no love for a long time, and I thought I mentioned that too. You know, you can only you can only wait for so long. Not everybody's going to sit back and wait for you. And this could be them feeling that also. This could actually be that they wish there was a new beginning between the two of you, but it's maybe making them feel out of control. Chaos, unbalanced, not secure. Yeah. Let's get one more card for that one. Oh my gosh. There's a Tower moment here. This Tower moment could be averted if, Leo, you spoke to this person and told them what you're hiding. If you would do that, that would avert this. This would go away. It would just go away. But until it is taken care of, there's going to be a Tower moment. This will be the end of something. This will, if there's no link between you, Leo, and your person, soon this Tower moment is going to happen, and that's going to be the end. Once this hits, this connection is done. Because they're stepping into the world. They've completed a cycle. They've done the hard work. They've tried to wait. They're waiting. But if you're not going to move because you're afraid or you got other options, and you know, it might just be that that's the way the world turns. Sometimes it just turns, it turns in our favor, even though at the time that it's turning, it might be just hurtful and unpleasant. Is HELL. But if it's making this person feel stagnated, they're not growing, they're not moving, it's time for them to let it go. I'm sorry, but that's it. Let's clarify this. Yeah, this is the person that probably really loves you. Yep, they waited as long as they could. There was probably a plan for you two to get together in the upright, but now it comes out in reverse, which means your person, Leo's not responsible, or they're not, you can't rely on them. I'm sorry. They're not reliable. And I'm guessing that this is why the world is turning for your person, Leo, because they realize that it's not going to happen. The divine realizes, even though you're being justified on making a move out of a situation, the divine's not going to let this person sit and just wallow in self-pity or whatever they're going through, you know. I'm sure it's hurtful. I'm sure it's hurtful. Wow. Wow. Ooh. All right, let's clarify these three here. Judgment in reverse. The Sun again on the heart. Double Sun. I love that. And the Ten of Wands. This is the end of a burden that's been killing this person probably. Not knowing what to do. If you guys made a plan to meet and you're not fulfilling that, Leo, they're leaving. They're done. You can just stay with your person here. This is sad. Well, the Judgment card in reverse tells me that this tells me that somebody still hasn't completed everything. And I think it's your person, Leo. The past. And I know why they haven't. Because until this reading takes effect, the last week in July is probably when it's going to come to fruition that they are finally done. Then once that happens, then this will turn in the upright, which means the cycle in, karma cleared. But right now the lesson's not quite learned yet. And I can guarantee you the way this is looking, nobody wants a tower moment. If you're watching a cross watcher here for Leo, this is what it is. I mean, I'm not somebody that likes to tell people what to do, but don't waste your life waiting on something that might never happen. It will. It probably will. But even if it does, just because we let something go does not mean it's never going to be in our life again. It just means there's a time out, you know, because you've got your life to live. They got their own stuff to deal with. Even though the sun is in reverse, it does just mean that it's there's going to be a delay if there's traveling or something on that order, something very minute, because it still double shines the whole reading. And the Ten of Wands this is your person here, Leo, that's just, they're almost done. They're reaching their goal and they're almost there, and their goal is probably to just drop this 100%. Because they're blind. They're walking with heavy stuff that's about to break their back. It's too much of a burden to hang on to something that might not last. All right, and with the Ace of Wands, yep, somebody wants to sneak away and just be done. And that could be you, Leo, and this one could be them. That's kind of the way I read these. You're on this side and your person's on this side. For them, it'll be fair. Whatever the outcome is for your person here, they will consider it as being fair. They understand your situation. They know they can't wait much longer. And when it does end, it's going to still be fair in their heart and in their mind. Wow. With the Eight of Pentacles on the bottom of the clarifying deck, it tells me that somebody is working on something. And that's probably you, Leo. But you need to make communications because your person's giving up. So there's kind of, with this here, it tells me this could be a 50-50. And the bottom of the deck here goes for both people. The King of Wands is probably working on this situation. And the Queen of Cups, she's working too, making her decisions. So basically, with that being said, this isn't done until somebody, for sure, your person, until they make that decision to cut this out and be done with it. They know it's going to be painful, but they're willing to take that chance. They're going to be a fool. They're probably going to be a fool in love, which means they're probably going to hang on a little bit longer. Wow. Oh, God. You guys. All right. That's what I have for you, Leo. I hope this makes sense. And for the cross watchers, you got a lot to play in this too. But until I see you next time, namaste.